Hey, in today's video, we are going to be recreating a fall Pinterest house. So I'm going to put a photo of what we're recreating. So I think we're going to start with the windows. We're just going to use this square window and add some structurals to it. We got to remember also we need to put shutters. And obviously we can't put like the regular shutters because this is two windows. So I think I'm just going to use these basic shapes. I really want to use this pattern for like the siding. But I hate how it like looks like that. Like why does it do that? Now let's raise this up, and I think we're just gonna copy like this pattern to make the little like porch thing right here. And I did look, and even though there's like a roof over this whole section, there isn't like a full deck or anything. It's just this little porch thing. And it also looks very rounded. I don't know if we can really do that though. Okay, I mean, that doesn't look too bad. And then we'll just copy this for the other stairs. Okay, wait, I feel like that looks so good. Wow. Okay, so now that we've done that, I think we should finish these windows up. We need to figure out this like roofing situation. I think this roof is pretty good. It's like really flat in the picture. This looks so grand, but it's definitely what's in the picture, so... Okay, so I think it's time to copy these windows and just put them up here. Okay, I have no idea if this is even or not, but I'm just gonna say it is because I don't feel like fiddling with it for another 15 minutes. So now let's just do the roof. I don't think I'm gonna copy the bushes and plants and stuff because honestly, I don't really like how the bushes and like landscaping is in this picture. I wish they had like a mulch texture because I always use the pebble texture or whatever. I don't know, like I just wish it was mulch. Guys, wait, I just realized if we just cover up the place that it's not, like the lines aren't straight with plants, it doesn't matter. There's like some sort of pathway. I don't know what to use though because this isn't like centered. Okay, so now that we put the pathway though, we can just kind of spam these around because there are so many leaves in this picture. We need like a really big tree though for all of this to be coming from. In the picture, there's one kind of like here, I guess. I feel like the exterior is pretty much done, but I kind of want to add a fence. Oh, we can also add like some more brown into kind of the color scheme, and I feel like that's definitely making it look kind of more fall vibes. So I think we're gonna start with the living room. So first off, we need to make a pretty big couch. We're just gonna make one here and then we'll copy it so we have two. Okay, so we have the basic like cushions. Now we just need the armrests. Okay, now let's just raise it up a little bit. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good. I think now if we just cover it in pillows and like some throw blankets and stuff, it'll really come together. Okay, honestly, the pillow selection was not too good, so we only got this one, but honestly, I feel like that one's pretty like realistic. It looks kind of cute. So I think we'll just put the other couch right here, right by the steps, and of course I'll like change all of this so it's not the exact like copy and paste. Honestly, in the picture the couches look exactly the same, but in mine I don't think I can do that. I feel like it just needs some more color. And then in the background of the photo I can see that there's like a really big cabinet that takes up this wall, but there isn't really a cabinet like that, at least not the bottom part. So what I'm thinking is we'll use like this typical cabinet, but we need to build like the rest of it, like the bottom part. So I think we'll just kind of attach a basic shape to this. I think there's like a countertop type thing on top that's like marble. Okay, perfect. Now we just need to put the little knobs, and I think I'm just gonna use this standard rod. Now I'm just going to assume that there's another one of these cabinets in this corner. Okay, wait, that looks so like put together. This is a hack, honestly. I recommend. If we're being realistic, there's probably a TV here. And then right above that, I think it would be really cool if we put some like floating shelves just to like even connect these two even more. I just put this wood texture behind the cabinet so they look a bit more built in. The lighting in the photo is like, it just looks so like white, I guess, but it's not like bright white, you know what I mean? Like it's like a soft white lighting. And then, oh god, we need to make steps. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I think the last thing we need is just a carpet and the table. So let's look at the table in the photo. So let's make the drawers first. And then we'll do the same thing that we did before with this cabinet. Just kind of add a little piece on top. Okay, I found this orange carpet, and this is either gonna look really good or really awful. I'm hoping that it'll look good. I'm just kind of worried that it might be too orange because, I don't know, there's a lot of orange in this room. So I think it looks good. We just need to turn down the brightness of it. Yeah, so now it doesn't like stick out as much. Okay, it is time to move on to the kitchen, and that is like a farm style sink, so we need to use this commercial one. I don't know who I'm kidding. Like I know deep down I'm going to end up making custom cabinets because I just hate these ones so much. And I think I'm just gonna try to copy this design but make it into, you know, a full cabinet. I feel like Bloxburg needs to add like the ability to resize the counters, and I know that's probably like pretty difficult to do because they're already made and everything, but like this is just too big, you know? Like why can't I have half of this? Because I can't use these cabinets here because this is too big, it'll block the door, and this is too big, it'll cut through the wall. This cabinet design took me an embarrassingly long amount of time, but you know what, that doesn't matter because it looks great. And that's really like all that is on these cabinets, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more because I feel like it looks a little bit bland. We can add like that little blanket thing though as a towel here. And then in the picture there's like this little piece of countertop right here where they have like soap and stuff. So I think we can just make kind of like a strip right here and then put it in the sink. Okay, I think this looks really, really good. It looks exactly like the Pinterest photo. Okay, now let's move on to the second photo. And all I'm going to change with the cabinets is the countertop. I'm just going to make it like that more like orangey wood color. I'm going to have to put an actual counter like in the middle because there's a cooktop and you can't put that on custom made cabinet. So I guess I'm going to have to copy all of the structurals that I used onto this. Oh my god, wait, I could just copy the counter that I put under the sink and just like put it inside of this one. Okay, so it looks like next to the stove there's some type of plant, and I feel like the one I used out here kind of looks similar to it. And then in the background it looks like there's some cutting boards, some plants, and some more pumpkins. Okay, now we need to work on these shelves, and I think I'm just gonna copy the shelves that we made in here already. You know what? This is a lot of space, and since I don't technically know what is right here, I'm just gonna grab a cabinet and fill this space up. It is officially day 2 of recording this house, and this is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I did find a photo that we can kind of base this part of the room on, because obviously this part's done, this wall's done. We just kind of need the middle, right? But I did find this island photo, and I thought it looked like so unique and so cute. I'll put it on the screen right now. And I don't know if we're actually going to be able to recreate that because it looks kind of difficult. I don't know if you can resize these pillars to be that height. That would be so nice though, if you could. You can't, okay. Because I feel like these pillars would just look so good in the corner just to like really replicate what it looks like. We could like put a big cube in the basement and then put them on there. And then we'll just put these in the corners of it. So it looks like on the sides, there's a bit of an overhang because there's like a stool on either side. Okay, So we have our shape and everything, and now we just really need to copy like this drawer design onto this. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I think this really like kind of brought the space together. Okay guys, at least from this angle, the kitchen looks so good. But then when you turn around, there's just this blank wall, and I really, like, I don't know what to do with it. And I don't really like how it's so like jagged here. So maybe we could round this off a little bit. We could put a little dresser there just for like decoration. Okay, so the space definitely looks a little bit more filled up, but we have this like awkward corner right here. Maybe we could put a cabinet here and make it a coffee station. Oh my god, there's no fridge. Okay, well that's what's gonna go here, I guess. I can't believe I forgot the refrigerator. Now it's time to move on to this really long bathroom. Since this bathroom is so big, I think we're just gonna make it like a full bathroom. Okay, so normally I would put the sink right when you walk in, but in the photo the sink is there and then there's a tub next to it, and there's no place to put the tub right here. So I think we're just gonna flip it and put the sink here and the tub right here. We're gonna have to make this cabinet from scratch because I don't think there's any that really look like that. Okay, wait, we could use that sink that just has the counter on it and then build the cabinets beneath it. I feel like that would be the easiest. And then I'm just gonna copy how I did the drawers in the kitchen and put them right here. Honestly, I think we should just take a moment to appreciate like these bloxburg items, because this looks exactly like the photo. Honestly, this looks exactly like it. I think we should turn our attention to this bathtub because I don't know what is going on in this corner. But there's like a shelf or something? That looks so weird, but that's literally what it is. I'm just gonna use maybe these shelves and just put them going up the wall because I don't really know what that is at all. But anyway, I also see this kind of like board running across the bathtub with a pumpkin on it and stuff. So let's recreate that. That shouldn't be too hard. From the lighting in the photo, I'm gonna assume that there's a window here, but obviously we can't do that because this is the office. So if we just add this wall back in, I think I'm just gonna make the window right here. And then we'll probably put a shower on this wall because we have space for it. And the toilet will probably just go right here. I think I'm also gonna put a window right here just because this area looks so white and closed off. Unfortunately, guys, I could not find any home offices that were decorated for fall on Pinterest, so I'm so sorry, but this is what we're gonna make. So first off, I'm just gonna make this little thing that's around the windows. It's kind of like traditional vibe, I guess. Okay, there we go. Super simple window sill thing, I guess. And I'm completely kidding, that was not super simple. It looks like there's a chair just in this corner, and I think this one is pretty similar to it. Okay, then there's also this really intricate carpet design, but I think I'm just gonna copy this one and darken it up a little bit. Well, it looks like there's this little part of the wall that comes out a bit. So I think we should put a pillar here, and then I'm just gonna guess that there's another one on this side. Okay, we have our plants chilling here. And I think now I'm just gonna fill all of these shelves up with some books, and then we'll get started on the desk. Okay, so that's just the top of the desk, right? And then right below that, we need a slightly smaller rectangle because that's where the drawers are. And then it looks like it's just some structurals, like some of these rods to keep it upright. Now the chair honestly looks like one that we have in Bloxburg. It's like that modern one like this. Okay, it's time to move on to the second floor. And I picked a really like simple layout. It just has 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, and this little like hangout spot. I don't really know what I'm gonna put here, but I'll probably do that off camera anyway. So I think we're gonna start out with this room. So I have 2 photos for this. So I think we're gonna start out with this like TV spot, which has a little window. So that's the first thing we're gonna add. Then we need to use a basic shape to make, like, it's the ceiling, you know? We gotta make the ceiling. For the shelf, I'm thinking we just do this ladder shelf because I think that looks the most similar. And then the beanbag chair, I think we should just use this kind of oval armchair. And that's kind of crazy because I never use this chair. But I think if we add a little shelf up top here, we can add the TV on this and then it won't like cut through the rest of the shelf. Then it looks like there's a little basket right here, so I'm just gonna make that out of basic shapes. Okay, so we're done this little corner, and now we have to move on to the bed. And honestly, I feel like the top of the bed kind of looks like this. And then honestly, it's just a lot of blankets. You can see that there is like some really big window right next to the bed, but it is kind of covered with some curtains, so I'm not sure how big it really is. This is about all I can really do with the photo, so I don't really know what goes here or in this corner, so I'm just gonna do like freestyle on those parts. I would assume that there's some type of mirror in this corner, so I'm just gonna copy the one that I have down here for the bathroom. It's also probably safe to assume that there is a desk somewhere in this room, so I think I'm just gonna copy the one that I made down here and put it right next to the bed. Okay, so I just finished copying the desk and just adding some miscellaneous things here. And I did find a good tapestry in my inventory. And now let's move on to the master bedroom. Okay, first off, we need to do the bed because this is gonna take up most of the room. And I feel like this one is pretty similar, but I think I'll just add a basic shape so there's no more of like these slats here. Now let's just copy these pillow colors, and I definitely need to add a white comforter onto this. Then there's also this giant pumpkin that just sits right here, and it's kind of like a greeny yellow color. Then it looks like there's these matching circular tables on both sides, and we can definitely recreate that just with some basic shapes and some rods. And then on this table, there are two little vases. Okay, I think that looks pretty accurate. And then on the other table, there's just, it looks like a lamp. Okay, and there's also a really big painting at the top. And I think this one looks the most like it. This looks pretty accurate to the photo, but this wall and this wall are of course not pictured, so I'm just gonna add my own details to it to kind of fill up the space. There's also these really cool patterned rugs on the floor, so I might be able to use this one, and then I'll have to get another one off of Pinterest. I really like that the cabinets in this photo are just like the ones that we used in the kitchen. And in this bathroom, there is a farmhouse styled sink, so I can literally just copy this straight from the kitchen. Okay, so here is this done. And I know this does not look, like the photo itself does not look very fall themed. And that is because it is extremely difficult to find fall themed bathrooms. I'm just gonna put a shelf like right here to put some things on. Even if I can't put like a full shelf against this wall, at least I can put something here. And it looks like there's just a bunch of soaps on this. Now it also looks like there's some type of basket here, so I'm just gonna copy that from the teen room, and then I'm just gonna imagine that the shower is right here. Okay, I've decided since this bathroom is so small, I'm just gonna copy like a lot of the things that I did in here. And then I'm also gonna do the hallway off camera just because that's not super important. Okay guys, this is my finished fall Pinterest home and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So let's just get started. This is of course the outside, and I feel like adding all of these trees really made it just look so much more festive for fall. Like it looks so cute. Especially this porch, like, oh my god. The rounding the steps was definitely a challenge, but I think it came out so good. To the left, we have our office. And for this not having like a specific fall photo, I feel like it did really come out with fall vibes anyway, just because of the colors of everything. And then of course, here's the living room. And the star of this living room is honestly these cabinets. I don't know how I did this. And then of course the couches, like everything in this room is so custom, and I feel like it just all came together so well. And then here's the kitchen. The kitchen is a little much, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's a little overwhelming. And you definitely cannot tell that all these different pieces of the kitchen came from different houses, which I feel like makes it 10 times better. And then here is the first bathroom. Now upstairs, we just have this little chill area, and I added this little balcony thing just for fun, because I don't know, I wanted to. Okay, here is the teen room. And I feel like this came out pretty well. It's probably my least favorite room though. It's nothing really special to me, I guess. And this bathroom, it's not that great, honestly. Okay, but this room I do really like. I feel like it just looks so realistic. So I feel like it came out really well. And then this bathroom, it's okay. I feel like I like the one that's downstairs more, but overall, I can't complain. So yeah, this is my fall Pinterest home, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure to subscribe and like the video. And if you have any suggestions or video ideas, make sure to comment them. Bye!